blue water transparency here on the corner of, what is it, White Street and 19th Street in Port Huron, Michigan. A friend of mine lives here, and we're gonna see if we keep our distance. Do they respect our right? And let's see, we've got a fire hydrant here, so that at least lets me know. I don't want to interfere with anything. I want everything to be okay. I'm very concerned. I'm making sure to make sure I'm on a public space, and autofocus. My buddy Dave lives in that house right there, and I don't know who went in the ambulance just now, but somebody was called outside at the corner of 19th and White Street in Port Huron, Michigan, St. Clair County, and we have somebody being escorted to the hospital. I will have to find out if that was my friend indeed. But there's been no incident, nobody approached me, and they respected my right to stand on the public square and record. So that's great. The paramedics and the fire truck are taking off now. How beautiful, it's like a Christmas parade, huh? Wow. Oh. That's kind of weird. And I gave him a peace sign. I gave the two fingers like that. I wonder what's going on with my friend in my friend's house. I don't have any way to, like, the focus. Oh, there we go. Cool. Alright, that's as far as I can zoom in from here across the street. I do want to show that I am across the street. I'm way up here, and we have some kind of interesting thing going on here. That doesn't matter at the moment. Not at the moment anyway. But the there I have the manual focus available. And that was the ambulance, and I just want to keep a respectable distance because I mean, I appreciate the public service, right? Don't we all? That's why we're here. And that could be a friend of mine. And even if it wasn't anybody that I knew, I hope that they are okay. And I do want our public officials to make sure that everything is okay. That's beautiful. That's why we're here, right? That's why the courts have ruled that we are always allowed to record public officials in the course of their public duties. And every single one of us, just as we are voters and members of the jury, we are members of the press. And the 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment applies to our right to remain silent and what not. That's my favorite thing, what not. We do know that the paramedics and the fire truck took off. Ambulance, tri-hospital, EMS. You know, there's no reason. There's a number to the top right corner of the windows, and it does seem like they're trying to create privacy for the patient. They're having a hard time. It is understandable and it is okay. We need privacy screens installed in our EMS trucks. That wouldn't be an unreasonable request by the public, would it? It is their job to create privacy, and I'm not trying to violate the patient's privacy at all. I hope that that's obvious. I can't even zoom in any further than I am. I suppose that I could pull out my other lens and try to invade privacy, but that's not necessary, right? What we do see is that they are trying to create privacy through the windows. Well, it does appear that they are attending to the individual safety. And I cannot stress enough, I'm across the street and far away. Alright. And I think that they're doing a good job. I suppose it's my responsibility to let you know their contact information for the Tri-County EMS. In St. Clair County, I presume they serve Wayne County. I don't know, really. There could be some others. And anyway. They seem to be off on their way. I'm so grateful for our public officials who are able to disperse emergency services to the public and engage in their public duties in a respectable manner. And they are off to escort the subject to emergency services without any ambulatory or lights or sirens of any kind, which leads me to believe that the subject is fine, unless we hear otherwise. But how beautiful. What a great experience. I'm so glad that our public officials are so respectable of our rights, and they did not interfere whatsoever with my right to observe them and record them in the capacity of their official duties. And that was a beautiful experience. That's how things usually go. But we really don't know, ever do we? That's why we must always film our public officials in the course of their public duties. I wonder what this blue light is all about. It seems to be somebody's home. I'm not gonna pursue that one.